checks, request statements, monitor accounts, and much more. So do more. Stay safe. Transact cashless with our Indo Mobile and net banking. Indo Zambia Bank, supporting you, developing Zambia.
Radio Changelo, restoring everything in Christ with love and truth. Good morning, with the community news. I'm Clara Tsenga. The headlines: more women should have access to land. Do not abuse social media. And 6.1 kilometers of the new tarred roads to be constructed in Ndola's Bwanamkubwa constituency. Kindly be informed that we're also streaming live on the Radio Changelo Facebook page. And now the news in detail. An NGO called Save the Environment and People Urgency SEPA is sensitizing Zambians on women land rights in a bid to ensure that more women have access to land. SEPA Chief Executive Officer Milas Muke said combating poverty starts with women land rights and enhanced access to land among women. Ms. Muke sends spiritual women to stand up for their land rights.
That when a woman have access to land, they have improved the feelings of safety and impacts through better economy, opportunities, social, political empowerment, as it is also helped to combat poverty and enhance food security. Despite some challenges in Africa, especially culture norms and lack of knowledge, land rights for women improves family health.
The Southern African Center for the Constructive Resolution of Disputes, SACOD, has appealed to all stakeholders to desist from engaging in what it has termed as a violent communication against the judiciary. SACOD's appeal comes after recent comments made by Patriotic Front Lusaka Provincial Chairperson Paul Munga questioning the credibility of the Zambian judiciary. Organization Executive Director Boniface Chembe says one of the main reasons Zambia has maintained and sustained her peace is because citizens have always used a conflict resolution institutions such as the judiciary to resolve their differences amicably. Mr. Chembe said in countries where citizens have stopped using established institutions to resolve their grievances, wars have characterized. Mr. Chembe said it was therefore welcome that the Patriotic Front top leadership has distanced itself from the sentiments against the judiciary.
Resolution institutions, such as the judiciary, the likelihood that they will use the streets through violent means to address their grievances increase, and when this happens, it provides a basis for a hot conflict or civil strife. SACOD therefore appeals to all political leaders, individuals, and political parties to desist from engaging in violent communication against the judiciary or indeed any other institutional governance, as this contributes to the erosion of public.
In the aftermath of Youth Day celebrations, youth advocate Tisa Mkuka has continued to advise young people to desist from abusing social media and stop cyberbullying. Mkuka has challenged young people to channel their energy to productive ventures that would meaningfully contribute to the well-being of the economic growth of the country. And Mukuka has also castigated those masquerading to be journalists on social media to stop and allow the professionals to do their job.
Whereas by abusing social media to bully others, let us channel that energy as Zambian news to something less productive. Social media is for everyone, but when it comes to journalism, it should be left only for the professionals to conduct that kind of work. I believe as many young people are energetic, are creative. Whenever we see opportunities that have been put available out there by the government and also the private stakeholders, let us ensure that we grab and seize those opportunities, because when we inspire ourselves to be entrepreneurs today, it means even the other Zambian out there was watching to see a young Zambian making it in life, be inspired to become productive, and at the end of the day.
Chimwemwe constituency aspiring candidate under the Patriotic Front ticket, Alan Banda, says is challenging the seat because the constituency has not seen the much needed development. Speaking when he featured on Radio Ichengelo's Zambia Beyond 56 program last Thursday, Mr. Banda said the constituency has not been able to see meaningful development. He alleged that Chimwemwe has been lacking a district hospital despite the growth in population.
We've told him, we've depended on him, we thought he could do it, but he hasn't done it. So what do? We come in and do it. The other MP actually left a slab in Kawanga for a clinic. Ask me what's happening to that slab. It's spoiling from the rain, deteriorating from the rain, because the current MP looked at it and thought, oh, well, I have no time for such things. Do I need a clinic for these people? No, I can afford a clinic myself and my family. If he had, he could have finished it. Somebody puts a slab. All you have to do is just put a voice. Are you telling me even that he couldn't do? Are you telling me his heart is for the people of Chimwemwe? No, his heart is for his own family. Even now, all this time he's been quiet. I only heard of him last week. Where was he? What is he doing now? Because he knows there's applications and adoptions. So you tell me, why is he loud now? He wasn't loud even 3-4 months.
The government has announced that it is in the process of formulating mechanisms to protect children from abuse and manipulation, especially on social media. Home Affairs Minister Stephen Kampyongo says government is worried that the increase in access to internet by children is posing a threat to the well-being of the young ones, as most of them are falling prey to abuse and manipulation. He says the new mechanism and the enforcement of the cybersecurity and cybercrime laws will deter culprits from abusing the cyberspace to manipulate traffic and entice children to indulge in illicit activities that are detrimental to their livelihood. The minister said this before departure for Zambia after attending the 14th United Nations Congress on Crime Prevention and Criminal Justice, which came to an end in Tokyo, Japan. And Mr. Kampyongo has announced that reforms for the country's correctional service have advanced with a focus on empowerment of youthful prisoners with various skills. This is according to a statement issued by First Secretary for Press, Embassy of the Republic of Zambia in Tokyo, Japan, Yotam Mugara. Community news comes to you in the community service of Radio Ichengelo, the compliments of Indo-Zambia Bank and the National Institute of Public Administration. Government is in the process of constructing 6.1 kilometers of new tarred roads in Ndola's Bwana Mkubwa constituency. Area Member of Parliament Jonas Chando explained that the project will be implemented by the Road Development Agency through the contractor Alvic International as part of the 80.6 rehabilitation, upgrading and construction of township roads to bituminous standards allocated to the Copperbelt province. Dr. Chanda, who is also Health Minister, made the announcement while inspecting developmental projects and roads in Kantolomba, Kaloko,